Hello everyone, it's Rico here again and welcome to a new channel update video. This is channel update number 6, February 2022. There are quite a few things I'd like to say, so I'll get started with that right away. Let's start with the series going on as an introduction. Ori and the Blind Forest and The Witcher 2 are probably the two series that are getting the best results so far. Judging from the statistics, the channel analysis that YouTube provides, I think there are at least 2 people who are watching all the episodes of these 2 series, which is very impressive, and which is a reason alone for me to keep posting as many videos as possible of those 2 series. As for the third series, Doom, I'm going to take a break after episode 23, which basically is the last episode of the level I'm current playing, Hell on Earth, which is the destroyed Argent facility. And it's more or less the halfway through. I'm basically halfway through the game, past that point, and also it's the last level I played years ago when I got the game the first time. So from that point onward, it's going to be a blind playthrough, more or less, for me. Which is going to be fun. Anyway, I noticed a slight drop in views and airtime for Doom, so I think it's time to take a break for it and wait for better times to resume it. But don't worry, I'm going to resume it probably in a few weeks. There are new series. One has had its debut a few days ago, Animal Crossing New Horizons, and next week it's going to start in my multiplayer escape simulator showcase. Escape simulator, these videos mark a new way for me to make these videos, and from now on I'm going to do a lot more editing, recording as much footage as possible in one session, then I'll chop it and edit in smaller bites, smaller videos, okay, using some editing software, adding starting credits, ending credits, stuff like that. I think it's going to be better that way in the long run. It's also going to be a bit more work on my part. Instead of just recording the episode with the title screens already made in OBS Studios and just upload it to YouTube and add a description and stuff, because there's going to be more work for me. But in some cases I think it's better that way. Starting from Ori and the Blind Forest, since there's no the game is not divided into levels or stages and so on, so it's just one one huge chunk of gameplay, so there wouldn't be a clear way to cut it into pieces. So, and as for The Witcher 2, I've already seen playing Skyrim that there's going to be a lot of downtime, a lot of parts that need to be cut, especially in a blind playthrough. So yes, I'm going to do that. I've already actually, I think the latest 2 or 3 episodes, I already added something out, like a long sequences of deaths, or just me wandering from place A to B to A again, and stuff like that. Remembering how the first game played out, which I played off screen mostly, aside of the prologue of the first chapter. I think that's something that's going to happen a lot. So I'm going to record long chunks of footage and then edit them into smaller episodes. Okay, that was the first point of this update. Next one is going to be the future, what I'm going to do next. I decided to change the schedule, make it a little more flexible. My plan, my idea is to focus on Ori and the Blind Forest and The Witcher 2. Get at least 1, possibly 2 episodes a week of each series, and then add other videos which might change from week to week. Only starting with Animal Crossing and Escape Simulator, but maybe they could go for a couple of weeks, then I might change it. There are a lot of games that I like at least to record a couple of episodes just to show them, because I really like to show them to you and know your opinions, know if you enjoy them, if you'd like to see more. This is for a couple of reasons. The first one is that I don't get a lot of feedback about the games I'm playing, so it's hard to me to guess if possible viewers are looking for a certain kind of game or a certain kind of video or another. And that's the first main reason. This is a hobby, this is a branch of a hobby of mine, which is playing video games, but I noticed when people post comments, or if I get some relatively good airtime or a nice number of views on a video, I see more participation. I'm more inclined to do more videos like that, or playing more of that game, or getting more engaged with a series than another, because there are people who watch those videos, and that makes me very happy, and that's the spark. I need to make more videos. That's something exciting on my part. And the other reason is that sometimes I get kind of stuck recording a series, because I think of another game that I'd like to show you, but I think I have to wait before I have to wait finishing this one before making a new series. Um, and that mm, I don't know, makes me enjoy that game a little bit less. So for my peace of mind, I decided, screw it. If I have something and that I'd like to show you, I'm going to park a series and I'm going to show you. Maybe it's just 1 or 2 episodes, and you let me know if you like it or not, and we go back to the previous series. In this case, since I'm pausing Doom for a few weeks, I thought that it might be worth a try. That's all. I have already several games in mind that I would like to play, starting with Doom Eternal and Ori and the Will of the Wisps, which are the sequels of those 2 games. I thought about doing The Witcher 3, but since the games are tightly connected, since you have to import the save game from the previous one and so on, I find myself playing a bit of Witcher 3, and eventually I'll have to replay it later when I finish the second game and import the save game and stuff like that. Other games that I like to play, there's some new ones, Solastra and the Queen of the Magister, which is Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition based computer RPG, more in the line of it's classical, like the old Baldur's Gate and company. Naturally, it's a game that was released last year, so it's new. There's a Medieval, which is a first-person shooter. I think it's in the Quake engine, but it was released in 2019, so it's fairly new. But inspired by Heretic and Hexen, which are 2 of my favorite FPS. The same Heretic, Hexen 2. I'd like to play them. Then, oh yes, this is going to be big. Later this year, I think May or June, is going to be the Skull for the Skull Throne month, which is the month where I don't know what to say. It's something related to Games Workshop, Warhammer, Age of Sigmar, Warhammer 40,000, stuff like that. Last year I did some streams and some videos of games coming from those franchises, and I'd like to do something like this year as well. So maybe I'm going to record stuff like Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine, or Mechanicus, Dawn of War, Warhammer Total War 3 is releasing soon. I'd like to show something of that as well, if it's I have little more experience with the previous games. So that might be something when this event comes. I might pause my regular schedule in order to post videos of those games, but we're still a few months away, so it's still early, but it's an idea ahead. And with that, I think that's all. I apologize for the length of the video, but quite a few things to say. And as usual, if you have any comments, suggestions, requests and such, feel free to drop a comment in the section below, or can drop by my Discord. You find the link in the description again. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you again soon, and until then, take care. Goodbye.